and we're good to go. Right, so hi, this is Marcus the Rocker here, recording from Temple, and I am absolutely delighted to be joined today by Joe Hottinger of Halestorm. So thanks for taking time to talk with us today, mate.
Hi, no worries, man. Thank you.
Yeah, and of course, tonight Halestorm are going to be performing not one but two sets live, including the new album Into the Wildlife in its entirety live for the first time, as well as an additional second set for the usual fan favourites and classics and all that whatnot. So what brought about the idea for the show?
Really was we finished making the record and kind of as we were making it and when we were done, we're like, man, we should really do some stuff, where we play the record front to back, because it's an album. It's not just a bunch of songs. There's continuity throughout quite a few of the tracks, and it's something we'd always talked about, and so we're it was in the back of our minds. So when the option or the idea for these just two special UK shows in the middle of this little Euro festival run came up, we're like, why don't we do what we were talking about? And I'm glad we did. We did it in Liverpool last night, and we're gonna do it again tonight. A little different this time, but maybe we'll play the record in reverse. Start a cappella, go backwards.
Who knows? I guess we'll just have to wait and see.
Yeah, we haven't figured out the set list yet. We will.
Fair enough. After tonight, you're actually going to be coming back to the UK in around the end of January, start of February for the UK one of the Carnival.
Madness.
Yeah, that's right, and that's going to be coming to the UK for the very first time. So, how are you feeling about that?
Oh, that's going to be a sick show. Obviously, Blackstone Cherry is amazing. They're old friends. Same with Shinedown. This is like our crew. These are our people that we tour with, and it's just going to be awesome. And I'm really excited to see Highly Suspect. I love their record, and they're just breaking out in the US, and they're so good. So I can't wait to see them live. And we did see them live. They opened up for us a few years ago. I'm excited to see them now that I know their songs. That's what I'm excited about.
Fair enough. All right, now, do you have any favourite or least favourite shows that you've played?
Some, like anything, sometimes it just connects and it's magic. And we had some really great shows. Last night was awesome. It was so much fun. Just doing that was our first time doing a whole. No, we did a few. See, I figured out. We did a few New Year's shows where it was just us years ago. But yeah, last night was really special. Man, I can't remember. We had a great one in Denver on this last run. The venue we've always wanted to headline. There's just been so many. Even when our shows are bad with Cornelius, it's never that bad. When Lizzie sings her ass off and RJ plays drums like a maniac, and it's always, even if it's not a great show, it's a show. It's not. We've never had a full-on meltdown on stage, so it's just rock and roll.
Yeah, only sort of real bad thing that I can sort of think about for you guys was that one time when RJ actually fell to the stage and actually while during the show. I heard about
that was awesome though. That's great. I love it when stuff gets messed up and you don't know what's going on anymore. It's half the fun of being on stage.
That's interesting. That's fantastic. But of course, now what I really like about the new Halestorm seasons, the wildlife, is how diverse it is throughout. So was it always meant to be like that? Was it always meant to sort of be a more experimental, diverse record than all the stuff you've previously done?
No, there was no intention of being diverse or experimental. We just do what we like and follow what we like. And if at the time last year we were writing and making this record, it's just where our heads were at the time. It's a snapshot, a sonic snapshot, of where we're at, and it's just us being us. That's all.
Yeah.
We'll see. Who knows what the next record's going to be like.
Yeah. Alright, cool. Now, what was it actually like recording the new material in a studio that used to be a church? Was it a challenge recording new material in this environment with all the gear you had to play with?
No, it was awesome. We did it, like we said a bunch of times, we did it live, 4 of us in a circle, all the basic tracks anyway. And the most challenging thing was just getting us all on the same page and in the groove enough where we all hit a good take, at the same time. So yeah, it was awesome. It didn't feel like a studio. It wasn't this doctor's office vibe with glass everywhere and big heavy doors. We were just out in the open and communicating and chatting and throwing ideas out there. So
Yeah.
It was a lot of fun, actually.
Yeah, that must have been absolutely nerve-wracking for Lizzie when she was of course dropping a few F-bombs inside like a church.
It just depends on how you look at all that.
Yeah. Yeah, yes it does. Now, out of all the songs recorded for the new album, which one would you say you're the most proud of?
Oh man, that's a good question. What were you? What song was proud? I love them all. I think Bad Girls World is really cool, and it's a gear and a vibe we never tapped into before. Not because of the guitar solo thing at the end, that was a surprise for me. That was our producer. He's like, Joe, just solo for a little while. Here, we'll loop it, and then we got the first rough mix back, and I was like, I knew he was up to something. I totally would have done something different if I knew that was going on, which is why he did. He's a smart guy. But I love Dear Daughter. I think it's such a great song.
Oh, yeah.
I think it's just
amazing.
Just one of those great songs that will be playing forever.
Yeah. Well, I think my personal favorite has definitely got to be I Like It Heavy.
Cool. I'm glad. Yeah, I love it. I love that one too. It's got this classic rock feel to it. It's fun.
Yeah. And it's definitely the type of thing you could sort of definitely play at a rock show, and you could sort of definitely get like the blood pumping.
Yeah, absolutely. It's just a ferocious rock song.
Yeah. Now, speaking of I Like It Heavy, this next question is actually about the a cappella that Lizzie did at the end. Was it actually intention to be that, or was it just a random spur of the moment thing from the producer?
She had it written. There's actually like 3 or 4 verses or something, and she just recorded it. And it was Jay, our producer's idea, to kind of blend it in and just do a shortened version at the end, which I think is brilliant. It was awesome. It wasn't too much. It was, I think, just such a cool way to end the record, and one that we hadn't thought. We're like, oh my god, of course.
Yeah.
So I love it. I think it adds a lot of color to the record, and there's a little bit of everything on there.
Yeah. Definitely awesome. Now, I think what makes a band like Halestorm so great is obviously the strong connection you guys have with your fan base. So, would you say that a strong relationship with the fans is essential for any artist in today's industry?
Well, it doesn't hurt. Some people don't social network or say hi after shows, and they do just fine. So I don't think essential is the right word, but it doesn't hurt, and I don't know, we like being nice to people.
Yeah, although personally I think it is sort of essential because it sort of acts like a stronger sense of unity, which means you get like a stronger support.
Yeah, for that idea, I would say it's essential. But if success in the music business is not, I know a bunch of bands that don't do that with fans and kind of stay away and keep an arm's length, and they do just fine stuff.
That's fair enough. Now, of course, when it comes to touring, now you're basically out on the road for kind of like long periods of time. So when it actually comes to the end of a really long tour, what's it actually like adjusting back into all of the daily business?
Oh, the re-entry back into the other world.
Yeah.
It's funny. It's like there's 2 days where it just, what do you do next? What's next? Then there's like 2 days of just not moving, and then sort of recover and go about doing shit you need to do.
Fair enough then. Now, do you sort of have like any current favourite artists, bands, or records that you just sort of listen to in your spare time?
Yeah, what am I listening to right now? I just got into, that's the great thing about music is you don't have to, if you didn't catch it when it came out, you have all the time in the world to catch up to it. What's it called? This one Roger Waters record just got re-released on vinyl, Amused to Death. That's pretty cool. I've been digging that lately. I do like the new Mumford & Sons record. I think it's just, but I'm a fan of the Mumford dude. What's his name? Marcus. I think he's a great writer. Just a great songwriter. I love the songs he did with the new Basement Tapes with the Dylan lyrics, and they wrote their own songs. I'm a Dylan fan, so I have to give that a listen. And I think his two songs on there. I may have had more, but I can't remember what they're called. Kansas City and Get My Hands on You. Two the Dylan music is phenomenal. And obviously the new Lamb of God record is amazing. It's, they're incredible. I know there's more. I can never remember. I just have all my music and I go, oh yeah, let's listen to that. Oh, this Nashville band, All Them Witches, is amazing. They just put out a live record that's just as good as their last record.
Yeah. Although I think, what with me being a music journalist is that obviously I can have sent so much to listen to, and I think often one of the good things about what I do is that sort of you never sort of know what you're going to pick up. You might get something good, you might get something bad.
Yeah.
So would you say that's the case for you? Do you think you might just pick up like a random record on a whim, sort of actually not knowing if it's going to be good or crap?
Yeah, I mean I honestly don't do too much. Just like play. Sometimes I'll go through like iTunes and be like, oh, what's this, or the rock, and there's stuff I haven't heard before. Or I'll look at radio charts and see who's coming up that I haven't heard before. And I mean, you never know. Like sometimes I'll hear a record and I'm like, God, I don't like that at all. And then I hear it again like a month or two later. I'm like, I absolutely love this. So it's like sometimes it's a first listen doesn't do a great record justice. So you never know. I've become more and more open-minded about music. I don't hate anything. I like when people put their all into something. So, but some stuff I really catches on, and I listen to it over and over again, and some doesn't. So it goes.
Excellent. Now let's see. Now, although you've also just talked about favorite albums that you listen to, have you sort of like any artists or acts that you're sort of keeping an eye on at the moment?
Like you said earlier, the All Them Witches. I think they're just. I haven't seen them live yet. I really want to, and it just hasn't worked out. I think they're just awesome. And who else? Man. I love that Paris band. They're so good. In Paris. We met them in Cleveland at the EPMA Awards. Really nice folks. So it'll be fun to watch them rise up through it all.
One more question is that, and out of all the artists Halestorm have collaborated with, such as Slash, for example, would you say there's anyone left you want to work with?
No, we've done it all. No, I'm just kidding. No, of course. I mean, we've never even played with the Foo Fighters before, and I'm a huge fan of them. I've seen them. I saw them when I think their second record came out. It was the first time I saw them. I've seen them a bunch of times after. Really anybody. If it sounds cool and it's a neat idea and it makes sense, it's fun. Let's play music,
I think that's basically all we've got for now. So thanks for your energy, mate, and I look forward to
appreciate it. Well, have fun, dude.
Thanks. So, is there anything else that you want to say before we shut this off?
Hi, everybody. Thanks for watching another interview.
See you out there. All right, okay, friends. Thanks. I think once again. Catch you later.
Have a good one.
Thanks. See you soon.